Sit it da 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 da. Sit it da 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 da. Chicka 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 da. Zoom da 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 doom da doom da doom doom da 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 doom da doom da doom doom da 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 doom da doom doom doom. It's Titan in the morning. Zibba dibba da da doom da doom da da doom da doom da. Zibba dibba da da doom da doom da da doom da doom doom doom. Doom, sibba-dibba da doom da doom da da doom da doom doom da doom da doom doom, sibba-dibba da boom 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 boom, Titan in the morning, sibba-dibba da doom da doom da 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 dibba-dibba da do 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 do. It's Titan in the morning. Zibba-dibba doop. It's Titan in the morning. Zibba-dibba doop. It's Titan in the morning. It's Titan in the morning. Zibba-dibba-doop. Titan in the morning.
So excited to hear what he's going to present to us, and I know y'all are excited too, right? So let's start for Titan
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Titan Capri. I'm with the Titan Capri Experience, also working with Kevin with Goooood Project. And I just want to take a moment, if y'all would, with me, and let's kind of clear the air, let's clear the space, let's open it up. So I would like for us to take a breath, if we would, because I believe that breath is life and life is breath, right? In order for you to live, you got to breathe. And so with that, I want to take a breath. But before we take the breath, I want you to take a moment and think about that thing. Think about whatever it is that's happening with you right now. Think about something that has not been accomplished. Think about something you want to accomplish. And think about that thing. And when you take that breath, take that in and acknowledge whatever it is. If it's pain, if it's agony, if it's concern, if it's great, if it's I just won the lottery, whatever it may be, I want you to take it in and I want you to hold it. And then when you blow it out, I want you to blow it out and acknowledge that you are in control. Let the universe know that you are in control of whatever that thing is. If it's a good thing, you're in control. If it's a bad thing, then you're in control of it, right? But you have to acknowledge it. And how I like to acknowledge it is with breath. We breathe it in, and then we blow it out. And then we blow it out to the furthest of the universe, and to the deepest part of the ocean, so it can't come back around to us real quick, right? Y'all with me? We good with that? So on the count of 3, we're going to take a deep breath in, and then we're going to blow it out. It's going to be a 5 pace. And some people know my 5 pace. It's not a regular 5 pace. So if you don't get to 5, you're all right. 2, you good. You right? Just take the breath in. The whole point of it is to acknowledge that breath. Acknowledge that you're living, right? That you're living. All right? On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Blow it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen. My piece today is we thrive. I've been lying to myself that I could tangle with death, that life is day in and day out, that my spirit has been in drought, living for the next sunset and sunrise, so all I can do is hide my cries. This life was not only meant for you to live, it was meant for you to thrive. No more hiding, no more fighting, no more crying, and no more lying. I found out recently that my life meant more to me than the strife that I have been facing and pacing the floor, placing the blame, holding my head low because I was ashamed. As I look in the mirror, the question becomes clearer. Titan, are you going to live or are you going to thrive? No more hiding, no more fighting, no more crying, and no more lying. God gave me this gift. Spirits I'm able to live. Dreams I'm able to achieve. Souls I can set at ease. Because finally, I can now see me as God sees me, as the universe uses me. Why? Because I'm alive and we thrive. We thrive. We thrive. Come on, sing it. We thrive. We thrive. We thrive. Louder. We. That's it. Thrive. Yes, now. We thrive. We Today I want to tell you, keep going, come on, come on. That's it. Today I want to say thank you for doing one thing today. Y'all showed up. Y'all came in today and showed up. So therefore y'all showed out. What are y'all doing today? Y'all thrive, right? Y'all hear that? It sounds sweet. Yes. You didn't know it today, but you're thriving. You might not know it tomorrow. Yes, you will, because you know today that you're thriving, right? So keep singing it. All right? That's it. Let that resonate with you. Right? We are here, long-term survivors. I like to say thriving. Right? We are thriving. It ain't nothing about living. We are thriving. We're living from day to day, right? But we're thriving. Take that moment and hear that. Loud. Come on. Yes. All right, y'all. We
Hi, my name is Titan Capri. I am a Black gay man living with HIV and celebrating 20 years of thriving in my diagnosis. Titan in the Morning is an inclusive space for your morning wake up every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. We come in and we say good morning because we love all the O's and R's and INGs. Then we grab our cups, put the topic in the cups, and then we sip. You will get a space and a place where you can be who you are just the way God made you, along with some breathwork breathing. And not to mention some movement with the Titans groove, sitting tat-tat-tat-tat. So come on in to this inclusive, brave, and safe space where we like to say good morning to our village, tribe, gang, and chosen family. The place to be is right here with me. I will see you there. Good morning. Good morning to you. Hey, y'all, good morning. Y'all know what today is. Y'all know what we do. Y'all know how we do it. We already in there. There was a little something that I played earlier in the intro and coming in, but y'all are over here today. So I just want to say good morning. Good morning to you. Can I get a good morning back? Can I get a good morning back? Look, y'all woke up this morning and ain't nothing better than you waking up this morning. So I want to say it to you all. This is how we do it here at Titan in the Morning. We say good morning, right? But it's not just your regular good morning. That's not what it is. It's good morning. That's because you woke up this morning. You got another chance to change something that you wasn't able to change yesterday. You got another day to do something you wasn't able to do yesterday, last week, last month. So I want you to say it to yourself. You ain't got to say it to nobody else. Say it to yourself this morning. Good morning, and go on and take a sip. Yes. So now, yes, indeed. Good morning to you. Good morning, so. Good morning. Good morning, Mitt. Good morning. Let me see. I saw something else over here. Hey, Tweety. Good morning. Tweety said, good morning. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. I have been really missing you. So do the do today. Okay? I'm going to do the do today. You better say that, Tweety. I'm on it. Yes. So I was I was playing a piece that I did for Long-Term Survivors Day that I've been trying to pull up things that I've done over the years and times, and just to make sure that I'm able to express that. But yes, it was me. That's what I was listening to. Good morning. Hey, A1. Good morning. Now, I know I said good morning to you, but I'm going to say it again, A1. Good morning to you. Good morning. I hope you're still on. Hey, Eric. Good morning. Let's see here. Who else do we have? Okay. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to keep on going because y'all saying good morning to me. I like all that good mornings type of stuff y'all got going on. Exactly. You saying good morning? Tweety says, smooches to you today and for yesterday. Indeed, smooches right on to you. Queen said, good morning, because you know I love all those O's and R's and INGs. Hey, Mr. Amber over on Instagram, and the real boss lady. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Kobe says, I love the glasses. I love your glasses. Thank you so much, Kobe. I tried to do a little something. I tried to do a little something. You know what I mean? Okay. Yes, indeed. So said, is the red ribbon representing HIV? Yes, it is. So I am a black gay man living with HIV and celebrating 20 years. So you'll see the red ribbons, you will see the red hair, you will see the hint of red. All of that is because of that. Indeed. Hey, T-Baby. T-Baby said, good morning, handsome. T-Baby, watch out now. You low. I love when you call me handsome. Make me want to cheese. Hold on. When you call me handsome, make me want to cheese. That's it. Y'all come on in and come talk to me. Y'all come on in and come talk to me. Yes, so on my earrings. Hey, Michelle. Good morning. Now, you know I love all those O's and R's and INGs, Michelle. Don't do it to me. Don't do me like you do, okay? Look, I'm saying good morning to you. Hey, Kendrick. Good morning. I love it. I love it. Look, I'm going to say it twice because you put it twice. Good morning. And there's, yes, I like all them O's and R's and INGs and even the H's. Look, let me tell y'all something. What I want you to do is I want you to rejoice in who you are and what you are and how you do it, right? And that's what we're going to do this morning. That's what we're going to do this morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Dami said, handsome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Michelle gave me some hearts over here. Tweety said, I told you all that smile will get you every time. Yes, yes. Smile Bright 1998. Yes, indeed. Look, let me tell y'all something. Kyla said, good morning, sunshine. Y'all calling me handsome and sunshine and all of this stuff. Good morning. Hold on. Good morning to you all. Now, y'all, let's check in this morning. Let's check in because I see a lot of y'all coming in this morning, and I want y'all to check in with me. Check in with me. What's in your cup and where you from? What's in your cup and where you from, right? And while you are telling me what's in your cup and where you from, I want you to spice it on up, right? Spice it on up. What's in your cup and where you from? I got a little not H2. I was gonna say H2O, but this is a little. So a cup of Joe is really good. I'm gonna try not to sip too much because if I sip, I'm gonna be done with it before this hour is up. Michelle says coffee. 334 Alabama. Hey, Alabama, good morning. Little Miss Perfect said coffee with THC drops in Florida. Come on, you better THC and drop it on in there. Hold on, wait a minute, hold on. I don't have it that way, Little Miss Perfect, but these are gonna be my drops. Right, I'm gonna be along with you. Come on, THC, you better have you some THC up in your cup. But good morning. All right, y'all. What's in your cup and where you from? Come on, come talk to me. Come talk to me this morning. What's in your cup and where you from? Amber said, good morning, hugs and love. Okay, come on, double. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's see. Jasmine said, Buenos dias, Choice Espresso, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Come on, PA. You better be in it. Come on, Choice Espresso. Ooh. Queen says spearmint tea and H-Town. Come on, spearmint. We got to get a little something in there. Does it give you that kick like that spearmint gum? That's what I want to know. That's what I need to know. Okay. Jasmine said coffee, not choice. Oh, okay. Got you. Okay. Tweety said happiness. Okay, come on in. Coffee with a splash of love and happiness from Birmingham, Alabama, with a splash of love and happiness. Come through. That's what I'm talking about. Come through. Now Josh says, I'm having a Dr. Pepper this early morning on my way to school, Houston, Texas. Now, Josh, let me tell you something. I am a Dr. Pepper lover. I'm a pepper, you a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? Look, I'm a Dr. Pepper lover. So check this out, Josh. Have you had the blackberry Dr. Pepper? Oh, or the strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper? Or look, me and you gonna have to sit down one day and have a Dr. Pepper, because I'm telling you, that right there is the business. Yes, I love some Dr. Pepper. Uh-huh. Yes, yes, indeed. Well, you know what? Have your Dr. Pepper early this morning. That's gonna go ahead and get you lifted so you can go ahead and do what you got to do in school. That's what I'm talking about this morning. Okay. Little Miss Perfect said, yes, that strawberry one is awesome. Indeed. Somebody put me on to that. But then somebody put me on to the blackberry. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jasmine said that cherry Coke, Dr. Pepper, was the best. Yeah, cherry Coke is good. Dominique says, oh my God, I love your vibe. Now look, Dominic, I think that's how you said it, right? Because you wrote it like that. So that's how I read it. Y'all want me to read it again? Dominic said, oh my God, I like your vibe. That's how I came across. That's how I came across. Love you too. Thank you for that. Live by Church said water and Hercules, California. Okay. Hercules, California. Yes, indeed. Come on through. Dominic said, yes, exactly how I said it. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I know these things because I can see you through the interweb. Yeah, that's how you said it. That's how you said it. Yes, indeed. Okay. Hey, Angela, good morning. Yeah, nothing yet. Just woke up. Okay, Angela, you got your time. You do what you do. We ain't even tripping. You do it how you feel it and all that good stuff. Okay. Okay. But when you do get something, Angela, you come on back and tell us what's in that cup. Okay. Let's see. Admin said divine rising to you as well. Peace and blessings. All right, y'all, we coming in. Okay, y'all keep on telling me what's in your cup and where you from. What's in your cup and we checking in this morning. What's in your cup and where you from? Indeed. Hey, the King HNIC. Good morning. Jasmine says, Titan, do y'all do something for Black HIV Awareness Month in February? Yes, we do different things. We do awareness days. We do events and things like that. In particular, I don't know off the top of my head what's going on, but yes, we do things for that. Dominic said, I got me some cinnamon coffee. Come on. Cinnamon coffee? I like that kind of carrying on. I like that kind of carrying on. Okay, the King HNIC said watermelon drink from Papa's. Come on, watermelon. Watermelon, yes. Yes. Admin said Wisconsin and water. Come on, H2O, get your little agua. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay. Hey, Dave, good morning. That's how Dave put it in the comments. Okay. Good morning with all those O's and R's and INGs. And Dave said coffee and French vanilla creamer in Florida. Come on, y'all. Florida is in the building today. Florida is in the building today. Yes, indeed. Now, y'all, I hope y'all don't get mad with me calling it Florida, because, you know, that's just what it is. Okay. Okay. Amber said double espresso. So it's a double espresso. You know what? That's how it is, Amber. When you get a double espresso, that's the way that it is. Okay. All right, y'all. What's in your cup and where you from? We checking in and then we're going to move on. But what's in your cup and where you from? Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. Oklahoma is in the house. Oklahoma. Yes, Oklahoma. I did my AIT training in Oklahoma. Pretending said, and you better keep this lovely energy forever and forever, 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 ever. I will. Okay, I will. Okay. Dulce said, good morning, honey. I don't like coffee, but I'm taking a blinker from eyes. Okay. Oh, look, eyes. A-Z-Z-Z-Z-Z-Z-Z. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, y'all know who I am. I got a good old cup of coffee right here. It's nice and it's hot and it's tasty. And I'm from H-Town. Yes, Houston, Texas, in this building. That's what we do, okay? Coffee as hell though. Oh, cold as hell though. Okay, look, it is cold around these parts. We got freezes happening and winter storms popping off and all that kind of stuff. Y'all be safe and y'all be warm out there. Lucy Lou said, good morning. Salute water drink mix in South Kakalaki. Come on, Kakalaki. You always come through. That's how we say it. That's how we say it around these parts. In the South, we say South Kakalaki. It's Kakalaki, baby. We know it's Carolina, but we say Kakalaki. Okay, that's what it is, indeed. Okay, Pretending said caramel latte, South Louisiana. Come on, the boot. Over there in the boot, in the South in the boot. Okay. Cassandra said, good morning. Orange juice from Birmingham, Alabama. Come on. Okay, Alabama, y'all better be in the place. Hey, CC, thank you for the follow. Duce said, hell yes. I'm from Arizona, but love me some Texas rap. Okay, Texas rap. Indeed, you better, what? What? Dave Taylor said, you're tight and big sipping. Okay, that's it right there. Y'all know what it is to be from H-Town. Big sipping. We're going to sip. This is how we sip. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, that's it right there, baby. We are sipping. Hey, Gabriella. Gabriella said Boston and it's cold. Okay, I see a little freeze over there. Okay, be careful over there in Boston, Gabriella, and get you some warmth. But yeah, it's cold, baby. This cold is snapping all around. Dominic says, yes, such bad ice. I got stuck last night. It was bad. Had to call help to get out. Look, let me tell y'all something. I lived in Alaska for 3 years. And let me tell y'all something. I love Alaska, right? But I don't miss that being stuck in the snow type of thing. I was in the military at the time and we had to go out on bivouac and all of the kind of stuff like that. Now, I would go back to Alaska or somewhere cold if I can control me going out and being out in the elements, right? Now, if I can't control me being out in the elements, I'm not going. But I love some snow, but I don't like being out there or getting stuck in it. You know what I'm saying? Live by Shirt says, I'm so glad to get the start of my Tuesday and Thursday mornings with Titan Capri. Thank you for this. You know what? Let me tell you something, Live by Shirts. Let me tell you something. I'm thankful for you as well. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of my village, my tribe, my gang, and all that good stuff. Okay? Okay. Angela said, ooh, that watermelon drink is everything. Houston, Texas. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know if y'all know about Papa's and y'all got Papa's a chain over there with y'all, but that watermelon drink is something else. King HNIC sitting up here talking about that watermelon drink like it was just a little passerby. And I don't know what kind of watermelon they put up in there. But yeah. Hey, Crystal. Good morning. Hey, Crystal. Renee Starr. Hey, Crystal Star. Good morning to you. Good morning. Now, Ian, don't you come in here talking like that, because you know what? Then you're going to challenge my Spanish. Buenos dias. Okay? Buenos dias. Yes. What am I saying? Okay? ¿Cómo estás? Oh. Now, somebody might say I'm not pronouncing it correctly, but ¿cómo estás? Okay, because you said buenos dias. Let's go. Let's get a little Spanish lesson in real quick, okay? Let's get a little Spanish lesson in. Dulce said, have a great rest of your day, my love. You have an amazing energy. Thank you so much, Dulce. Thank you so much. Thank you, F5F, for the follow. I appreciate you. Geneva, good morning to you. Good morning. F5F says, Alaska is a location. Indeed it is. Indeed is it. What? Oh, whoa, hold on, Ian. Don't you start that. Okay, I'm gonna say Ian said good and you too, and I'm gonna say blessed. Okay, you see how I switched it? I switched it, right? But I'm gonna say blessed. You can say things like bien. You can say más o menos. You can say what else can you say? You can say cold. You can say hace frío. You can say hace calor. You can say a whole lot of things. But thank you for that little lesson this morning, Ian, because you know Sometimes the people be thinking that you don't know what you know when you know. But you say Buenos dias, right? And then Ian came back with BN. ¿Y tú? Exactly. Exactly. That's what it is. Now, y'all, no disrespect on anything, but that's how we do because we in Texas. Okay. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That part right there. Okay, Ian, look, let me tell you something. Crystal said, good morning. Good morning to you. Okay. Lucy Lou said, in the summer. Yes, Alaska is good in the summer. But I'm telling you something, if you have never seen snow, and some of you all are from the north, right? And so me being from Texas, I had never seen snow, right? Not like that. I went to Alaska and there was 7 feet of snow. It was like snow. It was snow walls and mountains and all this kind of stuff. And then it dropped down at one point to 20 below, 30 below zero, right? Nothing moves at below zero, right? We had cold weather training. We had all of that stuff. I'll talk about that a little bit later on, but that's a whole nother show. But I'm telling you, that part right there. Okay. Look, Rachel said, your energy is so pure. Come on, Rachel, telling me my energy is pure. Pure love. The back in the middle and around again. I'm going to be there till the end 100%. Yes, indeed. I love it. I love it. Zaya said these glasses. I know, right? Ain't they cute? You like them? You like them? I had seen them and I said, I'm going to get these. Okay, okay. Yes. Dami said, como andas? Now, Dami, I don't know what como andas is, but baby, hold up. Because we want to know. We want to know. Okay, look. I'm not even gonna be ashamed to tell you. Okay, I am great and oh, hold on. Yes, indeed. Okay. So let's see. Let me see if I can. Hold on. Let me see. I'm trying to remember from my Spanish class. Todo? No, todo. ¿Y tú? I think. Todo bien. I'm gonna say good. Todo bien. ¿Y tú? That's what I'm gonna say. Let me know if I got it right. Okay. Cece said, yes, I love the glasses. Okay. Dave said, cheeky. Ah, okay. Okay. Little Miss Perfect says, see, okay. Okay, yes. Okay, look. Mr. Kitty said, your locks are beautiful. Thank you so much. Okay. Don't be laughing at me, Miss Perfect. I'll be trying. I'm trying, Little Miss Perfect, because you know we're gonna say what we're gonna say and do what we do because we family, right? We family. Hey, Miss Gwen, good morning. You know I love all those O's and R's and INGs. Good morning to you. Y'all are coming in this morning. Y'all got me going. I'm back and forth and up and down. Hey, Keisha Roberson. Good morning. Pearl said, you are great. Thank you so much, Pearl. Dominic says, all right, Titan, I'm going to get off here, but I always going to make sure to come back every time you live. And I love you for that. Thank you so much, Dominic. Thank you so much. All right. Look, good morning to you all. Yeah, we're going to go ahead on and get into this subject this morning. Okay, because baby, y'all coming through this morning. All right, y'all. So this morning we're talking about, I will stand still until your will is clear. Right? So this morning while we're checking in and we're seeing what's in your cup and where you're from, right? I want to talk to you all about standing still. I had a conversation with someone that was really going through some issues and problems and having a lot of concerns about their life and where their life was going and all of this stuff like that. And they just kept saying, like, I'm going from this point to the next point, right? And I said, how do you do that? How do you go from one point to the next and not take any time, right? And so y'all know I'm a spiritual individual and y'all know how I do, right? Okay, look, Queen, come on. Got to go make that money. Okay, yes, indeed. Leek says, bless, good morning. Good morning. Sharon said, hello, Sharon. Leek, thank you for the follow. Thank you for all that right there. Yes, indeed. Good morning. Okay, my mom, hey Angela. Angela said, my mom told me about almost freezing in that sneaky Alaskan weather. She was fresh from Conroe and it was a pretty sunshine day. Tried to walk home from work. Okay, okay, look, let me tell you something, Angela. Hold on. Because let me tell you, Alaska will fool you, right? Alaska will make you think. I'm coming back to the topic, y'all. Hold on a second. But Angela just put this in here. So I wait a minute. Okay, so Angela put this in here. So we go from Texas, right? And there was quite a few of us that were from the South, right? So we had never really seen like snow or felt it. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, y'all. Let me put my hair up. So we never really seen or felt it like that. So we're out here, right? And we are going, and we thinking that it's gonna be this, baby. That first cold snap. So in Alaska, they talk about during the summertime how long the days are, right? How long the sun is up, right? But it's still not a sunshine like a Texas sunshine or a Florida sunshine. It's not like that. It's not hot like that. It might get up to 80, right? There sometimes, but yeah, when I tell you. So how long the days are, the sunshine is on in the summertime, but in the wintertime, it's how long the nights are. The night comes quick. When I was there last, which was like 20 years ago, probably, at the time we had 23 hours of daylight, right? Toward the summer solstice. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So y'all know, I think it's June 21st. It's like around that time, June 21st, I think it is. For the summer, it's the longest day, right? And if you ever notice anything, right, where you're at when the sun is up in the summertime, around June 21st, it is a long day. The sun is really bright and all that because they call it the summer solstice, right? So the winter solstice is around December 21st. Y'all follow me? Now, that's the longest night or the longest night in Alaska, right? And so at the time that I was there, it was 18 hours. Now, it's not pitch black, dark, right? Because, you got the city and stuff like that where I was, but further north you go, right, you will be in total darkness. You're with me? Okay. So that right there. So Angela, we thought we was good. We thought we were going to walk from the barracks to the, now we at the barracks going to the NCO club, right? The NCO club was like 3 blocks down and around the corner. Look, when I tell you we made it halfway 1 block. And we was like, forget this. This is not happening. We will never do that again. No can do. Right. And then also, too, you got to wait for the plows to come through and get the snow and all that. Look, let me tell you something. During our cold weather training, they tell you that you can dig a hole in the snow because snow doesn't freeze. It stays at a constant temperature of like 32 degrees. Right. So if you dig a hole in the snow, it's that wind. It's that rain. It's that wind, that wetness that will get you. But if you can dig a hole in the snow and get out of the elements, the snow stays at a constant temperature. Look it up, y'all. Look it up. Look it up. Okay, let's see what we got here. Hey, good morning to you all. Good morning. Hey, Kiara, good morning. Thank you for the follow. Hey, Rachel, thank you for the follow. I used to live in Kodiak, Alaska. It wouldn't get daylight until 9 or 10 a.m. Yes, so we would go into, during the summer, we would go into the club, right? The club had a film on the windows because like tint on the windows because it would still be daylight outside. It would still be daylight. 9, 10 o'clock at night, it's still daylight outside during the summer months, right? So yeah, I know about that. Come on, Shay, Kodiak, Alaska, especially if you're by the water, that wind is cutting. So there's a such thing as a wind chill. There's a such thing as a temperature, and then there's a feel like temperature. But with the wind chill, right, it could be 20 degrees below zero. With the wind chill, it could be 40 degrees because that wind will whip through there like that. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Shay said, yep, that's the first year used to throw me off so bad. Indeed. I had to put blankets on the windows, fall, like to keep the light out, because we here in Texas, we had day and night. You know what I mean? And daylight savings time normally did a number on us. But anyways, y'all, look, thank y'all so much for bringing up the what's the name, bringing up these memories, because I used to love Alaska. I still love Alaska. I will still go and then I'll visit, and I think it's something that if you have not done, right, I think you should go and visit Alaska. I think you should go visit, right, because it's something that you see, like here in Texas, like things, we joke all the time, right? This is, I was saying, everything is big in Texas, and I say everything is big in Texas unless you've been to Alaska, because the fish are bigger, the animals are bigger. I mean, the chickens are, like, all of this, like everything is huge there, and it's because it's so cold and it's so rich with all these nutrients, right? That these things, yes, Alaskan king crab, yes, Shay. She said the crabs are huge. Yes, indeed. Shay said, this is my first time tuning in and you have amazing energy. Thank you so much, Shay. Now, Shay, look, now you come on back every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. You come on back and come talk to me. Come on in and come kick your shoes off, especially because if you a fellow Alaskan, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Hey, nephew. Good morning. Good morning to you. All right, y'all, let's get to it. So my topic this morning is I'll stand still until your will is clear. So y'all, in this life that we lead and the things that we're doing, I think sometimes we have to slow down. We have to make sure that we are getting it. So this world is a lot of hustle and bustle, right? It's a lot of fast moving parts. It's all of this stuff that's going on. And I believe that in order for your spirit to truly be connected to you, you got to slow down, right? So there's this gospel song, right? This gospel song says, it's by the Wilmington Mass Choir, and it hold on, let me make sure. I think it's by the Wilmington Mass Choir, that's what it is, and it's called Stand Still Until Your Will is Clear, right? And so a lot of times what we do is that we think that we are doing what's great for us. We think that we have to keep on moving and we got to keep doing and all of those things like that. And so what I want to say to you today is that sometimes you got to stand still until the will is clear. Now, if you are a spiritual person, you believe in God, you believe in the universe and the higher powers, you believe in the 7 days, you believe all of these things, right? A lot of times what's happening is God is speaking to you through things. The spirit is talking to you. The universe is letting you know that something is off, something it needs to change, letting you know danger is approaching, all of these things, right? And a lot of times we don't take a moment to just stand still, right? We don't take a moment to just stand still. Y'all with me? All right, follow me on this. Follow me on this, because sometimes people tell me I get a little too into what I'm saying and what I'm doing. Okay. Queen said, hi, gorgeous human. It's Queen. Well, hey, Queen, and thank you for calling me a gorgeous human. You know, I like all that kind of carrying on. Yes, make me feel good. Make me feel good. Sexual chocolate. Yes, indeed. Look. All right, y'all. So this is what it is. So the song is I'll stand still until your will is clear, right? Okay. It's the Wilmington Mass Choir. I believe that's what it is. Hold on, let me make sure. It's the Wilmington Chester Mass Choir, and it's an old school song. And I wanna read this, and then I'm gonna tell y'all about the story. Well, let me tell you the story, and then yeah. So this person contacts me and says that they have been through another situation and they have issues and they have problems, right? And I said, okay, cool. Well, talk to me. You know, what's going on? Because we can work through those things. You know what I'm saying? We can work through them. We can get through them. We can do whatever it is that we're doing, right? It doesn't have to be a bad situation in that, because I believe that you can solve and fix pretty much everything that deals with your life, okay? Hey, Uzi, good morning. morning. Now, look, I said Uzi. That's how I said, but hey, good morning to you. Hey, good morning. Good to see you this morning. Good morning. Angela said, I used to lead that song back in the day. Come on, Angela. Look, let me tell you something. That's what it is right there. Hold on, because I got a little something for you, Angela. Because if you led the song, then you know exactly what I'm talking about and how that goes, right? Tonager, good morning. Good morning to you. Hey, Podbean, good morning. All right, y'all, let me make sure. I'm trying to check in with everybody. All right, so this person comes to me and this person says, hey, Titan, like, I really need to talk to you because this is not good. I've been having issues and problems, but I don't want you doing your Iyanla Fix My Life thing with me. I said, well, I don't know how that's going to work. Because normally if you come to me, you're coming to me because you're asking me for my expertise, if you would. Y'all with me? Now, look, I ain't no psychiatrist. I ain't no this or that, but I do know spirit. I do know energy. And I do understand that in this world, there's a lot of things that will come up against us. There's a lot of things that shows up, right? And sometimes we don't acknowledge it because we're moving too fast. All right, so let me get to that real quick. Hey, Larry, good morning. Hey, good morning to you. Good morning. All right. Shay says, stop moving off the strength of your own and listen to God when he speaks. Indeed. Indeed. Okay. Shay said, yes, Lord, I am spiritual. And the moment I stop and listen, my blessings have come. Indeed. So this is what I want to say to you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Good morning to you. Good morning. All right, y'all, let me get back to it. Okay. Because I kind of got off. So this person was saying that they were having an issue. So this person basically has had 3 horrible relationships or situationships in the last 6 months, right? They moved from one to the other to the other. Now, look, I'm not telling you that you can't have your cake and eat it too. I'm not telling you can't have a little yum, 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 yum. I'm not saying you can't have that. What I'm saying is a lot of times our spirit is calling out. Our spirit is voicing. The frequency is vibing and you're not paying attention. It's like a radio. You're not tuning in to hear what needs to be heard, right? Because what's happening is that you are constantly taking your spirit from one place to the next, and there's nothing in this space that's cultivating that spirit. So y'all stay with me. So they say, well, Titan, it's like this and it's like that. And I said, okay. And they said, okay, well, what you gonna say, Iyanla? What you gonna say? And I said, what are you doing for you? Have you taken a moment for yourself? You said 3 relationships or situationships or boo-boo, bang-bang, because I don't know that you could have a total relationship, 3 people in 3 months. 6 months. Because you're looking at it, that's 2 months per person if you did it that way. So I'm saying, in my mind, you went for someone, you made a stay with them for 2 months, 2.5 months, 3 months, drop you, and then you went on to this next person that you met off of the app or whatever have you. One person you met at the park and this and that. I'm not saying don't do your thing. I'm not saying don't get you a boo, a baby, a tank thing, a tank thing, lang. I'm not saying don't do that. What I'm saying is your spirit moving from space to space, place to place, person to person, your spirit doesn't have time. Your essence, your very soul doesn't have time to recuperate, right? Doesn't have time to acknowledge what that is. And some of you are probably going to say, Titan, hold on, Titan, because I can do what I do. I'm grown. I'm not saying that you can't. What I'm saying is spiritually, you go through these relationships, you go through these situationships, and you don't understand spiritually what attaches to you, right? Good vibes, good energy. You know how y'all see good vibes and good energy? Y'all told me this morning I got good vibes and good energy. Y'all can see that. The same way, right? That you get good vibes and good energy. And you can see that bad vibes, bad energy, right? Spirit drainers will attach themselves to you. If you don't have something good coming in to counteract that bad, when you move from one relationship to the next, right? Situationship to the next, you carry that baggage. Bag lady, you gon' hurt your back. Carrying all them bags like that. That's what I'm saying. So I said, I will stand still until your will is clear. I am moving too fast to even get what it is. I move from one bad situation to the next. This is what this person told me. I'm not putting no words in their mouth. This is what they told me, right? They moved from this situation, and this situation. And all three of them were bad to them. Now, some of y'all may say, what's the common denominator? It's the person, right? But then that further tells me that something is not right. So y'all, I'm going to use some I statements real quick, and I see some comments and I'm going to get to them in just a second. I'm going to use some I statements. I had a relationship with someone, a situationship, if you would, a boo, a baby, a tang tang. And I didn't reconcile that relationship once it was over. Now hold up. I'm not saying I didn't reconcile with them. I'm saying I didn't reconcile with myself. I didn't have space for me to acknowledge what went wrong and how it went wrong. I didn't have space to talk to myself about what it was. I wasn't listening to my spirit. I was steady moving. And y'all, let me tell y'all something. Once you say it, once you name it and claim it, it becomes real. So you feel, well, look, I felt that if I kept moving, it wouldn't catch me. It couldn't be real because I'm not acknowledging it. I will stand still until your will is clear, right? I had to take a moment and stop doubting myself, stop not loving myself, stop saying that I am something that I'm not, until I had to stand still because the God, universe, spirit, everything was talking to me. And I wasn't standing still. And y'all, so I'm going to say this because this is going to be like a thing that some people get and some people may not. But I'm not talking about you running. I'm not talking about going 60 miles an hour. I'm talking about settling, slowing down your spirit, your heart, your soul, slowing down, standing still with your mind, your body, and your spirit so that you can get a clear message of where you're at. Because I want to tell you, this person I was talking to, they was like, well, no, Titan, it's not like that. I said, yes, you are capable. You got the ability, right? But what we do is we pack all these bags and we head back. You're running from your past and your history and all of these things, but you have never come to any reconciliation about what happened. So if you have 3 people in the last 6 months and you saying that you had a full-on relationship with them, where did you pause? Where did you stand still? Where did the will become clear? And I know some of y'all may say, ba, 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 ba. Y'all say what you want to say. Come talk to me because I'm going to get into the comments. But I believe that you have to stand still until that will is clear. Because everything, in the words of Whoopi Goldberg in The Color Purple, everything you do is going to crumble until you do right by me. And what I mean by doing right by me, I mean doing right by you, who you are, doing right by you, giving yourself the love and the honesty, acknowledging that there is an issue, there's a problem. Nothing that you do is going to be right until you do right by yourself, until you stand still, until this will is clear. Okay? Okay, thank-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang. Okay, James. Okay, James. Thank-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang. Yes, that part right there. Oh my God, standing still right now, just went through a breakup in November. Indeed. And I think with that, oh my goddess, I think that we have to be careful with what we do Because y'all, my grandmother used to say, if you step in caca and you track it in the house, the whole house gonna stink. Like, that's real talk. Y'all, there are energies, there are things in this world that are not meant for you to carry on. They are not meant. There is a season or reason in a lifetime, but sometimes you got to stand still because you are taking this reason and making it a lifetime when you're not supposed to be doing that, right? You said to me, this person said to me, Titan, I have 3 relationships. They all ended bad. One person left me stranded. One person had sex with me and then didn't talk to me afterwards, ghosted me. One person came and stayed in my house and ate up everything and drove my car, wrecked my car, did all this stuff like that. Like, all these things were happening. And I kept saying, this was early on with the first situation or relationship. I said, hey, take some time for yourself. 3-4 days later, they call me and say, hey, I got this little boo that I'm going out to this and that, like that. Then 2 or 3 weeks after that, I hadn't heard from them. So I called them and they say, oh yeah, well, I'm with my boo. I'm with my, wait, what happened? Then about another week after, 2-3 more weeks after that, oh, well, we broke up. I'm with, I met this guy off of the apps. So I'm with this guy. Now, y'all, I'm not talking down about how you met somebody and all of that. But what I am talking about is protecting your peace. There's no peace in that. There's no peace in that. Especially if these 3 guys have all done you wrong in some form or fashion, right? And then somebody may say, somebody over here said, well, that's that person. And I said, and again, I will stand still until your will is clear. So I'm going to read the lyrics really quickly, and then we're going to talk about it because I see some comments over here. Somebody said, are you a pastor? I am not a pastor, if you want to say in a sense of getting a degree and anything like that, pastor of a church, but I have been called a pastor. I have been called a pastor. So we're going to say that it's a word and it's a word. But yes, if you had said, if a pastor ministers to people, then that's what I would do. Okay. Dave says self-love and self-respect is key. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Okay, come on, Bianca. Give me peace, child. Give me peace. Like that's what it is. That's what it is. Out here, while you trying to get peace, have some peace. Okay. I'm just saying. We got to make sure that we good. We got to make sure that we good. Like, stop playing, with yourself, right? So let me read some of these lyrics. Hold on real quick. Let's see what we said here. Live by Church says, my issue with sitting still is hustle culture and the fear of letting people down that depend on me. And see, and this is what I want to say, and thank you for that, Live by Church, because I want to make sure that people understand what I'm saying. The hustle culture, right? That's the moving and things like that. But I'm saying you got to stand still in your spirit. You got to stand still in your consciousness. You got to stand still in your heart of hearts. A lot of times people don't catch that. You are in your mind and you're running and you're running and you're running, but there are things here, right? You know how you see those horses in a parade that got the blinders on? Because they got the blinders on so they can have tunnel vision, because if they see anything out here, they might get distracted. You understand what I'm saying? But in this situation, I'll stand still until your will is clear. I need to see what's going on out here because my tunnel vision tells me that I'm okay. My tunnel vision tells me that there's nothing wrong. My tunnel vision tells me that if I keep moving, I see the light at the end of the tunnel, which it keeps moving forward. Every time I get close to it, it moves a little further. I'm going to be good. But in Titan's world, I had to slow down. I had to see the harm that I was doing to myself. I had to understand that I was just not put here to be a doormat. I was not placed on this earth. God didn't make a mistake. I belong here. I had to slow down to see that. I had to slow down to love myself. I had to stand still until I could understand what my purpose was. And my purpose is to be me. Y'all with me? I talk about protecting your peace, loving yourself in this moment, and all of these things. But there's no way that I can do that if I didn't stand still. I had to tune in the frequency, right? Because I'm out here vibing. Ba, 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 ba. I'm out here doing the thing. But what station am I on? What frequency am I on? Am I hurting myself or am I loving myself? But I got to stand still until your will is clear. You get what I'm saying? All right, here go the lyrics, and then I'm going to get to the comments. The lyrics say, what do I do when I don't know what to do? What do I say when I don't know what to say? Where do I turn? What are the answers to those questions that seem to have no answers? Hold on. Ooh, e-condola. I should have bought a Honda and a Testarossa. Hold on. Let me sip. Ooh, I'm gonna let that sit just for a second. Tweety said they need to let their mind, soul, and body rest and figure out why their mindset isn't right. Indeed. Dave said, if you play with dogs, you wake up with dogs. So love and respect yourself. Indeed. Okay. Indeed. Dave said, I broke up with someone because my peace was gone and I started to lose myself. That part right there. A lot of times we don't get it. We don't see it. Stop being greedy, thinking they can't be alone. Talk to God, ask him for his guidance, and listen. Come on. Okay, give me some claps. Okay, so, okay, facts, okay? I take 15 minutes for peace, lay in the sun, and touch me some grass to clear my mind. Come on, that's a good way. Connect to the earth. If you can't love yourself, you will settle for any type of love, okay? Queen said, yes, sir. Yes. Come on now. Big sipping with big pimping. Okay. Okay, y'all. So here we go. Let me come over here. Let me take these glasses off just for a moment, y'all. Just for a moment. Okay. Because I want to make sure. Angela said, I'm stuck in my head now. I'm going to be singing it all day. Come on, let it be stuck in your head, because that's a good song. That's a good song, man, I'll tell you. And Lucretia sings it down, okay? Bianca said, yes. Now, Bianca, don't be laughing. I know you was laughing at that other stuff. Don't be laughing at that, okay? Okay, look. Okay, Amber said, hey, Millith, good morning. Amber said, standing still is something I must do to become a good alpha male mentor because I was abused by alpha males most of my life and alpha males from my village. Indeed, a lot of times we don't know that. A lot of times we don't see that, but we keep moving because, you know, people will say things like what happens in my house stays in my house, or don't you tell nobody because I don't want to be embarrassed. So don't you do this because I don't want to do that, right? But you got to take time for yourself. I'll stand still until your will is clear. Hey, Denise, good morning. Good morning to you. All right, let me read this next part here. And then I want to go ahead on and get back over. So it says, what do I do when I don't know what to do? What would you have me say, Lord, each and every day, Lord, when I don't know what to say? Where do I turn? And what are the answers? What are the answers to those questions, Lord, that seem to have no answer, right? I stand still until your will is clear to me. I'll stand still until you fill in the missing pieces. Y'all catch that? I'll stand still until you fill in the missing pieces. With the daily strength you promise you provide, right? I'm encouraged because I know you're by my side. When the storms of life are raging and I don't know what to do, Lord, I'll just stand still. I'm going to stand still until your will is clear to me. Y'all with me? That's what we're going to do. So I told this person, I said, I need you to stand still. I need you to hear it. I need you to make sure that you are good. How are you going to have life and love and laughter and all these things, and you keep putting yourself in these situations? Something is missing. There's something you need to listen to. Listen to your spirit. Listen to God. Listen to the fact that you have been through these relationships, and if they were not a problem, you wouldn't even be talking about them. Situationships. And this is nobody looking over you. This is nobody saying to you that you cannot be. This is me saying, in order to protect your peace, in order to love yourself, in order to understand that God didn't make a mistake, in order to understand that you belong here, you're going to have to stand still. And what that means is taking care of you. That's to stand still. Titan had to take a moment and love Titan right where Titan was in this moment in order for the will to be clear. Titan had to take a moment to understand that he was not something that was nasty, vile. Titan had to take a moment and understand that his God still loves him. Because I was told that their God didn't love me because of who I am and what I am and how I show up. I had to stand still. I had to tune into that frequency of love. I had to tune into that frequency of peace. I had to tune into that frequency of purpose. I had to stand still. So I told this person, if you don't do anything else for you, not for them, because they got what they were going to get and they hit it. They got it and they spent out. They got it and they sit up here and tore up the asphalt and they gone. You are still left here with that baggage. So I need for you, this is my ask of you, to stand still. You got to do right by you. And I love this person. I love them, but I told them, you are not, this is not healthy. This is not safe. Right? You got to put yourself first. You got to love yourself through it all, because you're telling me that this is happening, and you're telling me that this has happened before. And you're telling me that these 3 instances are what you're telling me now. But you love yourself, right? You're protecting your peace. You're doing all the things. You're doing all the things for them. So that what this person meant by my Iyanla fixed my life. Y'all, I'm not going to say that the other people did not have any issues or problems or concern. I'm not going to say that they were not good people. They were bad people. I'm not going to do all that. I don't have the opportunity to see and feel and do all the things that they did to you. What I can see is what has happened to you. So now that this has happened, what do? Do you move on to the next without giving yourself some grace? Without giving yourself a little time? Without giving yourself some peace? What do you do when you don't know what to do? What do you say when you don't know what to say? What you do is you stand still. I will stand still until your will is clear. Now, it could be the will of God that you're standing still for. It could be the will of your spirit. It could be the will of the universe, however you see fit, however you want to put it. But you have to stand still. I was cloudy. I didn't know, but I had been moving. You feel me? And I had been doing all of the things. But it wasn't until I stood still that I understood my purpose. It wasn't until I stood still that I understood my purpose. And if y'all are on here, y'all been here with me, y'all know that I tell you all the time, my purpose on this world and the next and anything else is to be me. Period. That's my purpose. And I couldn't learn that. I couldn't feel that. I couldn't see that because I was constantly moving and going to the next. I wasn't taking time to acknowledge and understand. I wasn't taking myself into consideration. I didn't understand I had traumas like that. I didn't understand there was stigma surrounding that. I didn't get it. So what I want to say to you all this morning is that my topic is I'll stand still until your will is clear. Y'all go and check out the Wilmington Mass Choir, the song, I'll stand still until your will is clear. Go check it out, right? And I have it on repeat. It's in my, what's the name? It's always that. It's always what I actually do. It's in my repertoire. It's in my rotation because the song speaks volumes, right? What do I do? Like I'm over here in turmoil, right? But I'm just going to keep moving. I'm not going to acknowledge that I have traumas, stigma. I'm not going to acknowledge what happened to me with this relationship before I move to the next. I'm not going to acknowledge the part that I played in this. And this is not victim shaming. This is not blaming the victim, right? But we have to ask ourselves, what are we doing? We have to ask ourselves, how are we showing up for us? How do I love me? Because I guarantee you, if you are loving you, if you are protecting your peace, if you are being exactly who God made you to be, standing 10 toes down in who you are, those things will not happen. Boom, 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 boom. No. It will not happen like that. I have a schedule now that I've built in time into my schedule to protect my peace. I say no to things that are not for my good, that do not protect my peace. I don't go places where I'm not celebrated and loved. That's just what it is. So I'll stand still until your will is clear. And I said, Lord, I know I got work to do. I know I got this earth that I'm on, that I'm supposed to give to, that I'm supposed to be a part of this ecosystem. But how do I do that? How? I got to stand still because I can't hear you. I'm moving. Issue after issue, problem after problem, tragedy after tragedy. I'm moving. Lord, speak to me. You can't sleep at night and you wonder why. Maybe God is trying to tell you something. You know what I'm saying? Like there are things in this world, y'all, that we want to say that we can do, right? That we can be, all of these things like that. But something as simple as loving who I am in this moment, in this body, in this circumstance is hard to do. Why is that? I'll stand still until your will is clear. Now I'm going to ask you something. Ask that you do something. Listen to the song by the Wilmington Mass Choir. When you listen to it, I want you to be in a space where you are quiet, and preferably if you want to turn the lights off or whatever have you, or if you just want to sit in your car in your driveway, I want you to put it on, turn it to a nice decibel, right? That you can hear, and listen to how she sings this song and how the inflection in her voice and how the spirit just floats. Because she's saying, how do I do this? I'm going to stand still. I know you're talking to me, but I'm on the wrong frequency. So let me tune it to the right frequency, and then let me stand still so I can get it. And it's never too late. It's never too late. So I told this person, I wanted them to do the same thing. Put this song on. Let the song minister to you, right? But start putting yourself first. They said to me, Titan, I always put myself first. I know what I'm doing. I got a car, I got a house, I got a good job, I got this and that, but you don't have peace. Yes, I said it. I said it, but you don't have peace. What good is all of that if you don't have peace? If you can't love yourself through anything, above anything, under anything, around anything, what good is all of that? If I don't have peace in my own spirit and my soul, what good is it? So I told her, peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings to you. Put yourself first. Nothing good is going to come of this until you put yourself first. Oh, you putting a hex on me? You doing it? No, I'm not. The writing is on the wall. The writings are on the wall. Y'all with me this morning? So y'all, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I want to thank y'all for being here. I want to thank y'all for always taking a moment to come in. But I want to talk to this person because they're on here as well. I'm talking to them again, but I'm also talking to you, whoever this is out here. I'm talking to you because I'm talking to myself. Stand still until the will is clear. Stand still until you understand what that peace is. Stand still until you can love yourself in this moment. Because you're going to keep on moving, going from one to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, and you are not going to be able to reap the benefits and the blessings that are yours because you're not loving yourself the way God intended for you to love yourself. And I want to say this to you all. I'm not going to say stop praying. I'm not going to say stop having faith. But I am going to tell you this. Prayer without work is dead. Faith without work is dead. You can sit here all day long and pray and pray and pray, but you're going to have to do something. You can have the faith of a mustard seed, but you're going to have to do something. So the call to action for you all today is to stand still until the will is clear for yourself. That's the call to action today. Take a moment and love yourself right now in this moment. Take a moment to protect your peace. Take a moment to understand that you are on purpose. God didn't make a mistake. You are supposed to be here. And yes, some crap has happened. Things have happened. But that doesn't mean that you are a bad person. That doesn't mean that you don't deserve the benefits of blessings. That doesn't mean that. What it means is that you got to call it what it is. You got to claim it and name it. Yes, I was a part of that, but no longer. Yes, I did this, but no longer. Yes, I didn't make the best decisions, but no longer, because I stood still. I tuned into that frequency and I listened. So I tell this part of the story, and I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to slide up just a little bit. I tell this part of my story all the time. And I tell this part of this story because it is so prevalent to what's going on in this world. I literally prayed to be let go 20 years ago, laying in that hospital bed. I literally asked God to let me go to sleep and not wake up because so much was happening around me. Things were flying fast. My mind, my soul, it was unrest. I didn't know, right? And I prayed, right? I said, you know what? I've done this. They told me that I'm wrong. They told me that I'm bad. They told me all of these things. So just let me go. But you know what God said to me? God said, bruh. This is how my God talked to me. God said, bruh, stop asking me that, because that's not about to happen. You got work to do. You're going to come up out of this. But when you come up out of this, I need for you to love who you are. I need for you to do the things. And it took me 14 years, y'all. It took me about 14 years to truly love who I was and understand that I was not a mistake. A lot of times what happens is that this world has beat us down, put all of this stuff on us, gave us all this baggage, and we think it's ours. We think that this baggage is ours. And it's somebody else that put this trauma and stigma on you. There's somebody else that took the trash out on you and put that trash on you. And it's up to you to get it out of your lap. It's up to you to get it off of you. It's up to you. So in this process of getting rid of that trash, all of this gunk that has been placed on you, all the things that have happened to you, you're going to have to stand still. Titan, you're going to have to stand still and let the will be clear. And once you do that, Titan, I'm using I statements. Once you do that, Titan, everything else will be clear. Everything else will come into fruition. Now, will things still happen? Yes, because I'm human. Will things go back? Yes, because I'm human, right? But if I'm in control of 80%, 85, 90% of my peace and all that, because, there's still a little variation in there that something could go on. Sometimes we get lonely. Sometimes we feel that this because you're human. What I'm saying is stand still until your will is clear. I had to stand still. It took me almost 14 years after my diagnosis to be clear. I had to stand still until my will was clear. And now that my will is clear, I am loving who I am, who God made me to be, right? I'm right where the universe placed me. And I'm on purpose because I am who I am. I want to leave you all with that this morning. Stand still until your will is clear. You belong here. God didn't make a mistake. Love yourself right here in this moment. Good, bad, or indifferent. But y'all, we can't keep running. We can't keep running. We're going to have to stand still at some point and acknowledge that there's a problem. Acknowledge that you are great. Acknowledge that you are human and things happen. We're going to have to stop at some point and be better for who we are. Stop and tune into that frequency. Stop and love yourself right in this moment. Whether you're on top of the world or you're down in a ditch and covered in mud, whichever way that goes. So thank you all this morning. I appreciate you. All of those things, right? Indeed, indeed. Thank you all so much. Exactly. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. Indeed. Cassandra says, say it, tell it, speak it, preach it. Thanks for sharing. Indeed, Cassandra, indeed. Jasmine said, we have a troll. Yeah, I see them, Jasmine. I see them. Yeah, I'm not even going to read the comment. You know what I mean? So, you know what? I said I wasn't going to read it, but let me read it. Let me read it. Let me read it. Okay. So this person put in, let me go back up. Where we at? They voted for the president. I'm not even going to say the name. They voted for the president. And thank you for supporting the president. And then the president is great. For you, go ahead. Go ahead. See, this is what I'm saying. A lot of times people will do things will happen. Like if I was hot-headed and I was still in my earlier phase of who, what, when, like I'm gonna get you, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Now I will respond. I will talk about things because it's part of my community, it's part of my life, but I don't have time to go back and forth with somebody I don't know from a can of paint. Like, what good does that do? Right? What good does that do? You voted for him. Great for you. Right? And thank you for putting the comments in and getting my algorithm going. I appreciate that. No. You're right. You're right, Cassandra. You said get them nails done. Yes, because I've been peeling off my polish. And so two of my, yes, I need to get them done. No shame. No shame. Ain't no shame in that. Ain't no shame in it. See, y'all, this is what I'm saying. When you stand still until the will is clear, you already know who you are and what you are. Nothing can take you off your game like that. Now, will things try me? Yes. Will people come across? Yes. Will comments come in? Yes, because they always do. Y'all have been with me for a minute now, and y'all know the comments when they come in. I'm an abomination. I need to repent. I'm faking and fooling the people. What are you? How are you? Things like that. That's not of God. And all of these things, right? But you have to think about another human being telling you that you are not of God. I'm going to need you to stand still until your will is clear. Because obviously it's not. You don't love yourself, but you pretend that you love God. But then God is telling you this. Okay? Jasmine, let me tell you, you're talking about you an Aries and you like to fight? Yes, indeed. 'Cause I'm a Pisces. And baby, we can go, blow. But why do I have to do that for somebody that means nothing to me? You know what I mean? But I'm with you on that, Jasmine, baby. Oh, we can get on down. Okay, little Miss Perfect. Okay, F it. Okay, look, we ain't gonna play that way. Jasmine said, I'm not healed enough to walk away. And you're right, Jasmine. You ain't got to be. You ain't got to be. I say all the time, I thank God for favor. Because there was a time back in the day, you can ask my mom and them back in the day, you said my mama and we was rearranging furniture. You act like you flip. Sometimes you probably would try to jump scare me and we'll rearrange furniture. But we want to thank God for favor. Yes, indeed. Tweety said, why some people are so messy will not let them think they have more power than God. In that part. In that part. Hey, the king. The king said, good morning, positive king. Good morning. Hey, the most beautiful said, iconic greetings, reflections. Indeed. Thank you so much. Good morning. Yes, indeed. And so I always look heavy on the why, and I'm an Aries. I just don't have time for that anymore. And you're right. And you're right. That was it. Oh, Jasmine said you a March Aries. Okay, y'all look. I don't want to have no problems because baby, they be trying to put us against each other because they be trying to put our March Pisces. I'm a March Pisces against the February Pisces, and that is not how we do that. We are in this together. Now, there is a difference though that they say. That's proof is in the pudding. That the February Pisces is different from the March Pisces, but baby, I'm a Pisces. Period. I'm loving. I got that Papa Bear syndrome and all of that. However, we will cut you off because we see energy, we understand it, and all of that. Okay, that part. Okay, look, y'all calm down over there. I hope y'all is doing this for fun. I appreciate y'all over there. I appreciate y'all. Keisha talking about this Scorpio over here. I know Keisha. I know you a Scorpio. I know what you do. Okay, we'll have peel back the wallpaper. What? What I'm telling you? What? Okay. Indeed. Indeed. Okay, come on, Demos. I'm a Leo over here. Okay. Okay, Keisha talking about 35 plus years, LOL, and I got time every day. Okay, Keisha, calm down. We just talking, you know. I gotta be tell my people, look, cause they be trying to protect me before I even know that I need to be protected. And I'm like, that's good here. Okay, come on, Leos. Look, y'all, we're gonna bring them zodiac signs in and do all of that good stuff. But we are here to stand still until your will is clear. That's what we are doing this morning. Talk to your people, love yourself, be who you are, but make sure that you are standing still until your will is clear. A lot of times we don't want to shake the table, rearrange furniture, because we think that's what we deserve. And you don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. Okay? Indeed. Love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. Indeed. All right, y'all. Let me look here. Let me check these last couple of places here. All right, y'all. So make sure TikTok, y'all tippity tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in. Going over to my shop and grab you something from my shop. Nice old mug, some socks. Grab you a tote bag. I think it's over there. Candles, whatever it is that you need. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean. Going over to my shop and pick up a little something from there. Yes, all of that good stuff. I am Titan Capri on all social media. All you got to do is type Titan Capri in to any search engine, and I should come up. And I should be able to be found and all of that good stuff. So until next time, I want to say peace and blessings to you. I will stand still until my will is clear. Oh, and then let me say this before we get out of here. Y'all, this standing still until the will is clear is not a one and done. There are going to be times that you're going to have to stand still again. There are going to be times you're going to have to stand still a couple of times throughout a situationship or a relationship or whatever is happening. There are going to be times that you're going to have to stand still, right? Not just the one and done. This world is ever evolving. Your life is ever evolving, ever changing. So you will have to stand still. I stand still in different ways. I breathe. I commune with my community and my village and my tribe and my gang, right? I listen to music. Music soothes me. And then I stand still. There are many ways for you to do that. Meditation, prayer, music. Somebody said going outside and being one with the earth, putting your feet in the grass, being connected to the universe. There are many ways to stand still. not just a one and done. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. I love you. Until next time, y'all be great. Y'all be blessed. And I just want to say to you all, you are the blessing. Your life is the blessing. And sometimes you got to stand still until you can understand that, till you can acknowledge that. It's hard when somebody puts the mirror in our face to look at who we are, what we've done, and what we've been through. But I know that you can. I know it. Stand still until your will is clear. And until next time, y'all be great. Y'all be blessed. And I will see you all soon. Hey, James. Good morning. No, I ain't gone yet. I'm finna sip. Not fixing to. I'm finna sip. I know you saw me over there. Hold on. Hey, Coleman's World said, oh, I missed it. Grand Rising, friend. Grand Rising to you as well. Good morning. I had to sip one more time before I got out of here. But this coffee is good. Blasphemy. Don't you dare say that it sounds like a slurp. Look, I'm going to tell it to you like this. It may look like, it may feel like, it may even seem like it's a slurp, but this is definitely a sip. This is how we sip here at Titan in the Morning, because everything is bigger in Texas, unless you've been to Alaska. Okay? That part right there. Until next time, y'all be great. Y'all be gravy. Y'all be good. I love y'all. Y'all make sure y'all come back and come see me, okay? Make sure you come back and come see me. Yes, let's see. Because I see y'all. I see y'all. Yes, Smile Bright 1998. Yes, indeed. Love you as well. Ba said, oh my effing God, your glasses look incredible on you. Have a lovely day. Indeed. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Tweety said, love you, man. Love you, Tweety. Love you. Okay. We say down in the South, love you like a step cousin. No, just kidding. Love you. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. Until next time, y'all be great. Bye. Can y'all hear me? Yeah. All right, y'all. So I had wrote, did all this good stuff, and then I got here and I was like, yeah, that's not it. My spirit said to do something different, and I'm going to do something different. What I want to talk about real quick is that being worthy. A lot of us are worthy because we think that's what worthy should be, right? But you're worthy to be loved. You're worthy to be yourself. You're worthy to be just who God made you. You are worthy. So tonight I want to do a little something that's worthy. If y'all would with me. A little audience participation. Can I get y'all? Yeah. All right. So I do this thing called Titans Groove, right? Every Monday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, YouTube Live, Facebook Live. Just a shameless plug, real quick. Y'all come check me out. But what I do is this, Titan Groove. And so what I want to encourage you to do tonight is to be worthy in your groove. Whatever your groove is, however you see it. If it's just a little sway, then let it be a sway. If it's a little funky, then let it be a little funky, however you want to do it, all right? Y'all gonna follow me, and then I'm gonna ask y'all to do something a little bit later in this, but it goes a little something like this, right? Titan groove. Sit ta 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 ta. Sit ta 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 ta. So ta 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 See, yes, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Ah, I like that. All right, keep it going. I'm gonna ask something of y'all. Y'all gonna help me out? All right. It's gonna go like this. Y'all follow me. I am, I can be, I will be. 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 Y'all got it? I am, I can be, I will be. All right, keep going.
I am,
Sure.
I can be,
All right.
I will be.
I'm gonna add something in. Keep going.
I am, I can be, I will be.
Worthy.
I am, I can be, I will be.
Worthy.
I am,
That's it.
I will be.
Worthy. Come on.
I can be, I will
I see you moving in your seat. Come on. I can be.
I will be.
Worthy.
I am,
I can be. I will be. Worthy. I am. I can be. I will be. Worthy. Ladies and gentlemen, you are worthy. You are worthy to be loved. You are worthy to be beautiful. You are worthy to be heartfelt. You are worthy to be hugged. You are worthy to be sitting right where you're sitting tonight, receiving all of this. I want to thank you all for being worthy and making me feel worthy tonight. Peace and blessings.